you, because I heard Danielle mention that you guys have raised money for the Upward Bound House, which has been absolutely amazing. I think we've helped probably 116 families get off of the street for a year. Those families include usually 2 children in them. That's an amazing thing to be a part of, so thank you for that. That being said, I'm sure you guys have heard, if you tuned into The Surge, and maybe you've seen Carl post about it, it's been extended through Monday that we're collecting money, not only from the Super Saturdays, but from the Masters Hammer and Chisel. So for every Masters Hammer and Chisel kit that is sold, $5 is donated, but that's also been upped so that if you buy Masters Hammer and Chisel and join Beachbody On Demand, it'll be another $5 for Beachbody On Demand. So you buy the kit, you join Beachbody On Demand, that's $10 that's donated, and hopefully we can get another 10 or 15 families off of the street before the end of day tomorrow. So just put that in the back of your mind, because that is something pretty amazing to do at any time of year, but step outside and feel that it's freezing cold out and know that you're getting a family and some kids off the street, and that's pretty cool. So, it's great to be back. I was here last year with you guys. Dallas was the last city that I hit on the Whirlwind Super Saturday Tour last January. You guys always bring it. I cannot believe how many people are here this year, so amazing job to you guys, Danielle and the Market Council, and thank you again for bringing me back. I'm happy to be here, and we're going to be doing a Masters Hammer and Chisel workout. So hopefully you saved a little energy. How many people in here are in the Masters Challenge group right now? Yay! Okay, so one more note about that. As you guys know, I think Carl he started the challenge. It was his idea to do it. He wanted to do this big group. We're doing it, and he started last Monday. Carl had a really rough week. He got sick. P.S. He's a baby when he's sick. Try traveling with him for 2 days. That's fun. So he's been sick, so he wasn't getting in workouts. I think he stayed pretty on point with his nutrition. He also had, from what I understand, a pretty crazy work week with the Surge and the Monday wake-up call and all of that being said, he didn't quite have a solid start to the Masters Hammer and Chisel. So he just posted on social media, you might see it, he is not, quote unquote, restarting, he is rebooting on Monday. So Monday is actually going to be Carl's day 1. So anybody that was thinking about joining the Masters Challenge and you guys were like, oh, they're already a week deep, I don't want to start now because they're a week ahead of me, he is officially starting day 1 tomorrow. So if you would like to join us, by all means, send a friend request to Facebook, join the group. If you have Beachbody On Demand, you can stream the program right away, which means you can have day 1 starting tomorrow as well. Okay, that's all my notes. So let's have some questions. Let me just preface it by saying, if you guys have questions about something about coaching that maybe, I don't know a whole lot about coaching, but I can definitely give advice in terms of being an entrepreneur. If you have questions about the programs or anything like that, like hit me with those questions that you've been dying to have answered and I haven't gotten to. I just saw a hand shoot up way back there. If you can yell it, I'll hear it and repeat it. Okay, so she's been doing the Masters Hammer and Chisel for about 5 weeks. She's losing inches, but the scale is not her friend. It's not necessarily moving. Is it not moving at all, or is it not moving as fast as you want it to be moving?
It's like it'll go up and then come back to where I was, and then up and then back to where I was.
Okay, so that would require me to ask you a few more questions, and I don't want to, but let me say this. First of all, the Masters Hammer and Chisel nutrition program is designed so you can customize what you want your results to be. So if you want weight loss results, make sure you've done the calculation for weight loss. That is first and foremost, because you can do it for weight loss, you can do it for maintenance, and you can do it for muscle gain, and that'll determine how much you're eating. Make sure you are, in fact, eating all of your containers. I get this all the time. People are like, I'm doing the program and I didn't even eat my yellow containers. Why am I not losing weight? And I'm like, because you're not eating. Hello? If I didn't want you to eat yellow containers, I wouldn't have put them in there. So make sure you're eating all of your containers. Make sure, if you are finding it a little bit stubborn, eat from the top 1/3 of each of the food lists. The food lists are done in hierarchies. So the food at the top is the best of the best. You get to the bottom. That's the stuff we don't want you to have every single day. But also, get off the scale. Get off the scale, you guys. You said it, you're losing inches. And inches are a way better tracker than weight, okay? I can weigh 109 pounds and look really buff, and I can weigh 109 pounds and look really skinny, like what's happening right now. Ugh. We'll get to that anyways. But that being said, it depends on how much cardio you're doing. I've got a lot of cardio going on in my life right now, so I'm trying to pack the muscle back on. So again, if your inches are coming down and you're happy about your inches coming down, you're doing something right. Just get off the scale for a little bit. Don't worry about it. Sometimes the scale's broken. Sometimes they don't work right. So sometimes, have you ever done this? You put the scale on like the bathroom floor, you get on it, it says one thing, and then you're like, well, that's not right. You pick the scale up, and you move it to your bedroom floor, and you get on it, and you're like, yeah, that's what I thought. Like, sometimes the floor in your house is uneven. So, bottom line, if the inches are coming off, the program's working, stick to it and keep going.
And she actually called me today. She goes, will you please ask Autumn a question? She was wondering, when the modifier in 21.6 is still too difficult, what can she do because she can't get on the field?
Right. Okay, so her mom is 55, her mom has MS, she's doing 21-day fix, but she's getting a little bit frustrated because even following the modifier is sometimes too much for her. So here's the bottom line. First of all, tell your mom congratulations, because the fact that she's doing anything is amazing, and that's really important. And that being said, sometimes the modifier will be too hard when you're working at a disadvantage. So if Kat's doing surrender,